Alright, for 75, 76, and 77, they just want us to represent the given condition using a single variable x. They're not asking us to solve it, or for that matter, they're not even asking us to write an equation. It's just going to be an expression. So the length and width of a rectangle, whose width is 6 times its length, we'll give ourselves a rectangle. There is a slight problem with this. They should have said the length is 6 times its width, because the width is always the shortest side, but we'll just kind of follow what they've given us. So the width is described in terms of the length, so that indicates that each of these will be represented with the same variable. You would not use, say, a W and a L or something like that. You use the same variable for each one. And they said the width is 6 times the length. Again, I keep wanting to say this. I mean, really, this is the width over here. They should have worded that differently. But the length and width of a rectangle. We represented the length and the width of this rectangle. Alright, so that's what they wanted for 75. We'll take a look at 76. 3 consecutive odd integers. And let's see here. Alright, 76. 3 consecutive odd integers. Well, each is described in terms of the other, so each one will be an x. But if I'm standing on an odd integer, let's pick an odd integer. 5 is an odd integer. Okay. What's the next odd integer? 7. So to get from 5 to 7, I would add 2. Alright, so this is our first odd integer is x. The next one is x plus 2. If I start way back here and I want to get to the third odd integer, which if I just pick 5 as my integer, 9 would be my third one. So to get from 5 to 9, I would add 4. So this is 3 consecutive odd integers, and I just use these values to sort of help me pick them. But we have no idea what the integers are, but we have a way of representing them. Okay, so that's 76, and then 77. The base and height of a triangle whose height is 8 less than 6 times its base. I guess I'll have to zoom out a little bit to make this fit. There we go. And if it's hard to see this immediately, let's just give ourselves a triangle. Don't worry about the dimensions, don't worry the shape or anything, it's just a triangle. The base and height. The height would usually we indicate that with a dotted line. Okay, this is our base, and notice that the height is described in terms of the base, so again you'll be using the same variable, and they were saying use x. Okay, so that's for that, the length of that. Alright, now let me see. The height is 8 less than 6 times the base, so this is 8 less than 6 times the base. So here's how you would represent that. And then we'll stop there.